Hey guys, how are we doing today? How are you guys doing? I am here. Don't worry. I am here. The anime zone has arrived, guys. Ads? No, we're not doing ads right way. Don't worry. So oh shit. Wait, why is that an ad break when I came? What the fuck? What the hell? I normally put a delay on that shit. Oh well, don't worry, you guys aren't missing much anyway. No worries, no worries. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. What's the shirt? This is, I believe, a Zutomayo shirt. Yes, it is a Zutomayo shirt. Real fan right here. I was into Zutomayo before they started getting anime. Actually. Yeah, I'm one of the OGs. I'm one of the OGs actually. But how are you guys doing today? So guys, yes, we got another Gant stream. Don't worry. I think I'm gonna be here a while today. We're going for a longer stream today. Railing. We are probably not railing today. We are doing some other stuff. So, what we are going to be doing today is I'm going to be starting the stream off with some of the biggest anime news that came out in the last month that I want to go through and give my opinion on. It's been a month since my last one. And then we're going to play some games afterwards, and then maybe some more anime shenanigans later as well. We'll see how I feel. We talk about anime here? Yes, okay. Yes, we do talk about anime here, okay.
Is the anime news about the misfit of Demon King Academy, and if it's going to come back, cause I haven't heard or seen anything on it?
Unfortunately, I have not heard any anime news about that. Didn't season 2 just finish airing? Yo, let them cook, man. Let them cook. Or it comes back in July. Oh, okay. I guess it's a split season. Right? Okay, I did not hear about that. I'll be honest. I was waiting for the season to completely finish before I marathon that shit. But it's all good. They just went on hiatus. Okay. It's a sad state that a lot of anime these days have so many delays and so many hiatuses. Not due to the animators not working enough, of course. I believe it's mostly just due to scheduling and a lot of deadlines that are unattainable right from the get-go. You know, the Nier. I was so excited about the Nier anime, and then the amount of delays just kind of killed that hype for me, to the fact that I've only seen a few episodes of it, and I haven't watched any more than a few episodes. What do you think of The Witch from Mercury Season 2 so far? I have not watched The Witch from Mercury Season 2 because I'm going to marathon that shit, but I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's a banger because Season 1 was a banger, so I just want to keep that for myself. And watch it all in one go, because that's what I did with Season 1, and it was such a fucking awesome experience. So, Giga watch anime, holy hell. Yeah, actually, this year, no, not this year, this season, I have been watching a fuck ton of anime. I'm probably, when it comes closer to the end of the season, I'm probably going to do a full season anime tier list, because Guys, I'm back on it. Winter, we took a break, but spring has been an absolute banger so far. I am watching so many anime this season. So I'm actually reliving the Anime Zone days. Thank you very much, Demiglass, for the gift subs, man. Thank you, man. Anime Zone is back. Yes, the Anime Zone is back because we are going to be talking about anime today. So, it's been a month since my last anime news stream, so I thought I'd update everyone on what the biggest anime news that happened this month was. Let me close that for a second. Starting things off with a little bit of lighter news. In Japan, and I think in America, in Japan, and I think in America last month, it was Mother's Day, guys. Boys and girls, did you phone your mother? Did you give your mother some love? Did you buy her a present? If not, phone her now. She misses you, okay? She misses you, all right? When was the last time you called? Come on. And to celebrate that, one Japanese website asked some Japanese members to vote on their favorite mums in anime. And I haven't seen this list yet. But yeah, they got a group of people to vote on their favorite mothers in anime. I don't know how big the survey was, but I've seen a few Japanese surveys before. C-Dog VA MILF tier list. Yeah, this is the only anime news that Connor would actually be interested in. But I've seen a few Japanese surveys before on their favorite characters, and some of them have been interesting to say the least, of what the Japanese audience view as some of their favorite characters. So, let's have a look at this list. So this is the original Japanese list. This is the original Japanese website. I'll go to a article that has translated it for us, so we can go through it here. So at number one, we have your Forger from Spike's family. Okay. I mean, she's a mother by name, all right? You know, we don't really care about blood relations here, all right? She's understandable. Okay, maybe a little crazy, maybe a little unhinged for a mother, but you know what? I'd be happy to have Yor as a mother. She's trying her best, you know? And she's got a little bit. Okay, how old is Yor? Isn't she like in her 20s or something, right? Isn't she in her 20s? Does she count? She counts 28. She counts as a MILF, right? I don't know what I thought. This is a typical problem in Japan. I look at someone like Yor and I'm like, oh, I have no idea what your age is. I think you're in your mid-20s, but like a lot of people in Japan, you could be in your mid-20s or you could be in your mid-30s. I have no idea, because people age here wonderfully. So, so you know, okay, good start. I'll allow it. Is she the best mother of all time? I'd have to think about it. I'd have to think about it. I'm actually going to be doing a anime mum tier list with Sydney sometime in the future, so I'll reserve my opinion on who I think is the best mum in anime of all time. That should be interesting. Number 2 is Ai Hoshino from Oshinoko. Really? Was she a good mom? Was she Bro, that there is no way she is a good mom. What the fuck? She was barely there for her kids. She was barely there for her kids. Like, she wasn't there. She left someone else to raise them and had like a minute of like a sincere moment with them. No way. Absolutely no way. She was 16. I mean, like, she's a teen mum, and you know, teen mums can put in the effort to raise their children, but the only reason she gets love from her children is because her children are a fucking simp to her. Are you kidding me? No. She is not a good mother, okay? Is she a good idol? Yes, okay, she's a good idol. But she left. She didn't leave for cigarettes, but she left for work every day and wasn't there for her kids, and left raising her kids to a nanny. And I feel sorry for the nanny, because the nanny was the real mum here. The fucking nanny, she was the real mum that took care of the kids, but the kids didn't care. The kids were too big of a simp for their mum, right? I feel bad. She should be on this list. The nanny should be on this list. She was the real mum. All right, and that's all I can say without getting into spoiler territory. Let's just say she was never there for her kids, and she'll never be there for her kids. El Takeon, nah. All right, number 3, we have Hinata from Boruto. Okay.
Recency bias at its finest. The nanny was the better mum than I.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I just said that. Yes, I agree with you. You know what? I'll allow it. Okay. Because maybe she might have fucked up a bit with Boruto. Boruto was a little bit of a shit. But Boruto's sister, what the fuck is her name? I don't remember her name. Horuto. I think she seemed pretty happy, you know. Himawari? No, it's Horuto. Okay, it's Horuto. We're calling it Horuto now. Yeah. The fact that no one really remembers her name is maybe a good thing, you know. She's being a good mom. She's keeping the sister out of the limelight. Boruto could have used a little bit more attention. Could have used a bit more discipline. I don't know where the discipline was coming from, because Naruto wasn't giving the discipline. Naruto, like
Hello.
Kind of
Just
too busy.
Popping in to say something before I have to go back to work.
Yep.
I never understood the hate for dubbed anime watchers from subbed watchers. All of the subbed watchers read the English dubbed manga, so why the hate?
I think the hate's stupid. I think I don't know why I don't think there's still as much hate as there used to be. There used to be a lot more of an argument between sub versus dub. But I think now it's just like, who the fuck cares? Just watch what you want. Seriously. It's if you don't like the dub, on most streaming platforms you can just switch to the sub and not complain. And if you want to watch the dub, then I don't really care. It's not that complicated. I don't understand. It's never been that complicated. But what I'll say is Hinata. At least she's a better mom than Sakura, right? at least she's one of the better mums we've seen in the Naruto franchise. Is what I'll say. Debatable. Okay. I think I haven't watched much of Boruto but from what I've seen, considering the fact that she doesn't have a lot of screen time in Boruto, or from what I've seen in Boruto, I can say that it seems like she's spending her time with her kids, taking care of her kids. You know, that's a good mum. That's a good mum. Moving on to number 4, we have the mum from Shin-chan. Well. Okay, so I'm kind of noticing a pattern where I think the Japanese viewers are just voting mums that they recognize from any popular show. I have not watched enough Shin-chan for me to judge this pick, but from what I remember, because I have never watched Shin-chan in English. Funnily enough, I've only watched it in Thai whenever I would go to Thailand and it would just randomly be on TV. But from what I remember as a kid, this is a real mum right here. This is a real fucking mum for having to deal with that little shit. Yeah, this is a real fucking mum right there, man. She has the patience of a saint, is all I'm going to say. From what I remember, my childhood, man. Asian mum, true and true. Asian mum, true and true. Only actual mum on here. I'm gonna agree with that. Actually, she's the first real mum on this list so far. The patience of an actual mum. Shin-chan is a literal devil. I know. She was raising a spawn of Satan, and she somehow came out sane. Just about sane. You know. But yeah, I'll definitely rep the mum from Shin-chan, from my childhood. You are the real mum. All right. Number 5, we have. I do not recognize this girl. Oh, because I haven't watched Gintama. I have not watched Gintama. Guys, what do we think of this pick? What do we think? What do we think? Who? I mean, from this, the goat, Kagura's mum, the goat. From what? Okay, so judging purely on looks alone, I'll say this is an A-tier mum. This is an A-tier mum. Just from aesthetics alone, this is an A-tier mum. Not so much that MILF energy. She has that like elegant, kind of refined mum energy. I don't know if I'm fucking talking bullshit. I might be completely wrong. But I'm gonna say, hell yeah, I'd be happy to have her as my mum. Connor would melt for Shin-chan mum. Alright, moving on to number 6. We have... Okay, I have not watched Project Sekai.
I also have a question that's going to be a hot take. Why do other anime watches make fun of me for saying I like Black Clover better than Bleach? In my opinion, Black Clover has better action more often and is more entertaining, while Bleach has the better story but really drags at a lot of points.
I don't know, man. I will rep you. I will fucking rep you on that. I think Black Clover is more fun than Bleach. It is that is not an L take, guys. That is not an L take. I agree with him. I asked, all right? Black Clover, okay, we one of the big things that stands out about Black Clover is that it might not be the best, the most well-written shonen of all time, but it is everything I like about shonen distilled into a concentrated package. It goes faster and it does more in like 200 chapters than most shonen do in 600 chapters. And Bleach was 600 chapters and it felt like 600 chapters. I read Black Clover, I read the first 200 chapters and it's like 500 chapters worth of stuff happens in like 200 chapters. It just never gives you a moment to pause. It never takes its foot off the gas. It is constantly feeding you with hype moments. It might not be the most hype moments or the most banger moments in all of shonen, but you never get bored reading Black Clover, and that's why I stand by that. All right, so moving on to Project Sekai Colorful Stage. I honestly have not. Is this an idol thing? Is this an idol thing? Is this a gacha thing? Is she even a mum? There is no way she's a mum. She looks like she's in high school, man. There is no way. Absolutely no way. It's a mobile game? Oh, okay.
Fairy Tail is better than Black Clover.
Okay. That makes sense. It's she looks like she's got mobile game aesthetics. I'm gonna call sus. I'm gonna call sus on that. I don't think she looks like a mum at all. I don't know. Where's her children? Where is her children? Tell me where her children is. She's able to keep that figure after having like several children. I'm gonna call sus on that. All right. Moving on to number 7, we have. What the fuck is this? What is this? I have never heard of this anime at all. I like that she doesn't even have a name. Number 7 is the mom that's called Mother. It's just Mother, guys. It's actually just Mother. My favorite mom is just Mother. So I'm going to guess that this is a popular anime in Japan that's probably aimed at children or whatever, and it probably airs on TV a lot. that none of us have ever heard of. But I guess number 7 goes to Mother. Looks legit. Does kind of look like a legit mum, I will say. All right. Moving on to number 8, we have Isabella from The Promised Neverland. Guys, you know what screams good mom? A mom that's raising you to feed you to the wolves. What a great mom. What a banger. What a great mom, guys. I would love my mom to raise me like she's raising livestock, guys. All right, guys, hear me out. No, I refuse to hear you out. Best mom. No, what is this? What is this? Best mom of all time? Yo.
Did I miss Mamako from 2-hit multi-attacks? Where is this goddess?
I don't know. I don't know if she's a good mom either, my guy. I don't know. I don't know if you wanna. I don't know if you wanna. I mean, she's a hot mom, but I don't know if I'd want to have her as my mom. Is all I'm saying. Isabella from Promised Neverland. I'm gonna call no on this one. Can she be a good mom? Sure. In the context of the own show, is she a good mom for raising the children to be eaten? I don't know. I don't know if that counts as a good mom or not, guys. Moving on to number 8, we have the Detective Conan mom, Yukiko. Okay. You know what? I'll allow it. I'll fucking allow it. Again, going back to my nostalgia. She again is WWW. All right. I'm gonna say Yukiko is one of those anime moms that you watched as a kid, and you're like, damn. All right. If I would not be surprised if she awoken a lot of feelings in a lot of boys, because she's cool, she's elegant, and yeah, she's dripped out. And you know, as a mature man now, I'm like, okay. She never ages. That's the. She's kind of got that elegant MILF energy. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. Hot mommy? Yeah. She does, man. She does. And at number 10, we have Carla Yeager from Attack on Titan. Guys, are we just posting moms that aren't there for their children anymore? What's up with this list, guys? What's up with this list? Okay, guys. Hear me out. How good can a mother be? All right, guys. Hear me out. Okay. Is a mom good if the child you end up raising ends up committing genocide? It's, you know, it's no matter how good a mom can be, all right, no matter how good a mom can be, can a mom still be called a good mom if your kid grows up to end up committing genocide? I don't know, guys. It's not her fault. It's you know. At which point, as a kid, are you like, son, I don't know if I need to teach you this, but maybe, you know, genocide, that's a bad thing, son. Maybe when you grow up, don't try to commit genocide on an entire race of people. That's good, right? That's good, son. No, but I mean, okay. Out of the mums in Attack on Titan, I forget that Eren basically only had one mum. It wasn't Eren that had 2 mums. It was the dad's fault. Yeah, let's just blame the dad in all this, guys. Let's just blame the dad in all this. Carla did nothing wrong. Carla was as good of a mum as she could have been. And you know what? I don't blame the dad for ending up with her. Could she have saved the entire plot of Attack on Titan? I think she would have. She seemed like the mum that would have stopped Eren from committing genocide, alright? You know, I don't think it was her fault. I'll allow her on this list. It's not her fault that her son has committed war crimes, you know? It's don't blame the mum. The mum did nothing wrong. She was not there to give Eren... she was not there to give Eren the discipline that he needed when he needed it. But that was who Japan voted as the top mums in anime.
One of the few big most credible sources of anime agrees with me on Black Clover. I knew I wasn't crazy, thank you. I thought I was the only one.
Bro, I'm a Black Clover fan. I don't know what you're talking about. I've talked about this plenty of times. I'm just one guy, by the way. My opinion means nothing. It's I'm just another guy. Same with many guys who have anime opinions, man. I don't know. Don't put my opinion on a fucking pedestal, okay? Never fucking do that. I'm just a guy with an opinion. Okay. Moving on. Okay, so that was again an interesting list. I would not put most of these mums on my list for the top 10 anime mums of all time. But you know what? That's why I'm going to have to make my own best mums in anime tier list, which I am going to be doing with Sydney sometime in the future. I don't know if we're going to be sober for that. It's going to be, I guess, a sequel to our sisters tier list. So who the fuck knows when that's going to happen? Not with Connor. No, I'm doing it with my wife, guys. I'm doing it with my wife.
Where is mother knows breast?
Okay, no, no. Just, too many people have mother's complexes, man. Come on. I don't want them as my mum. Okay, I don't want them as my mum. Okay. Moving on to the next piece of anime news. So, MAPPA had their own kind of like announcement.
Kurumi from Seiki K as the top mom.
I have not watched Seiki K actually. MAPPA had a stage where they announced a bunch of new stuff that they're working on. Give us some updates for a lot of MAPPA IPs. I guess it was kind of like an E3 kind of show. And for the first time, I felt what it felt like to be a gamer watching E3 because I was like, guys, it's MAPPA. Chainsaw Man update. One Punch Man Season 3. I'm waiting for it. And let's just say that One Punch Man fans are still going to be eating. They are still hungry. And I am hungry as a One Punch Man fan. We had no announcement about One Punch Man, even though a lot of people were speculating whether there was going to be a One Punch Man Season 3 announcement. We did not have a One Punch Man Season 3 announcement. One Punch Man fans are starving right now. Chainsaw Man. We also did not get any updates about Chainsaw Man, but I did find something interesting. I'm not sure if this was on the MAPPA. This was on the MAPPA stage announcement. I don't think it was. But the MAPPA CEO commented about the financial success of Chainsaw Man. And he did confirm that it was a financial success. But they were still disappointed. Now, how can something be a financial success but still be disappointing? Well, it's because it didn't perform as well as Jujutsu Kaisen. I know. Jujutsu Kaisen fans, okay. You get this W, Jujutsu Kaisen fans. Oh, I can't wait for the salt. So, confirm, Jujutsu Kaisen better than Chainsaw Man? The CEO of MAPPA has confirmed it himself? No. But yeah, basically it did not perform as well as Jujutsu Kaisen, and you know, I can kind of understand why. I think if he wanted it to outperform Jujutsu Kaisen, I think it would have been hard for Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is it's a lot harder to market than something like Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen, I can see why it's more financially successful than Chainsaw Man, because Chainsaw Man is not only a bit more violent, a bit more edgier, but it's just a bit weird, isn't it? It's a bit weird, you know. I would say that considering the fact that there is a scene in Chainsaw Man where someone eats vomit, I am already surprised that a show like this is as popular as it is, and that's a testament in itself to how good of a story Chainsaw Man is. But you look at some of the scenes in Chainsaw Man, and even I'm like, you know what? Let's go back to My Hero Academia if we want something marketable, guys. How's Demon Slayer? You know, is anyone grabbing some titties in Demon Slayer? Are we eating vomit? Did a girl almost sleep with an underage boy? Let's go back, guys. Let's go back. You know, let's go back if you want something a bit more marketable. You know, but you know, for someone like me, I do find Chainsaw Man more interesting because it is weird. But I'm surprised that they're disappointed that it is not a bit as big of a financial success as their other IPs, because I don't think Chainsaw Man can ever be as popular as those other IPs. Maybe it will. Maybe it'll prove me wrong. But gut feeling, just a bit too weird. Also, Jujutsu Kaisen had 24 episodes and Chainsaw Man had 12 episodes. So I'm going to call bullshit on that, because if Chainsaw Man had an extra 12 episodes was nowhere near enough for me to get invested into, or like to really see the type of story that Chainsaw Man is about. 24 was barely enough for me to get invested in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. And I think both series are nowhere near their peaks. But Jujutsu Kaisen just had more screen time, more airtime, and more of a chance to show and build up a fan base. So I think, give Chainsaw Man what it deserves. Give it another season, and don't just give us 12 episodes. Give us a full 24 episodes. I know I'm being greedy, MAPPA, but I am a greedy anime fan. Chainsaw Man slapped. And I want more Chainsaw Man. Speaking of Jujutsu Kaisen, we did get another season 2 trailer from the MAPPA stage. I have not watched this yet, guys, so I am hyped for Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, I'm gonna have to change screens, aren't I? Let me make sure. Okay, there we go. No. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. All right, there we go.
あの日から自分に言い聞かせている。私が見たものは何も珍しくない。
Ooh, so early, not even English subs on this yet. Alright. I read the manga. Who? Asked. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I didn't read the manga. I didn't read the manga. Okay. We've had the Gainax bounce. Is the modern day now MAPPA eyes? Because I swear, every MAPPA, you know, if you look at that scene from Hell's Paradise, Attack on Titan, obviously Gojo when he first revealed his eyes, MAPPA eyes is just a thing now. I don't know why, but for some reason there always needs to be one overly detailed shot of a beautiful eye in every MAPPA work. That was like entry level Mappa eyes, man. This is entry level. This is entry level, man. I am hype. So I've said this many times before. I don't think season 1 is the greatest shonen of all time, but that doesn't mean I can't be excited for season 2. I am about this close from actually calling myself a Jujutsu Kaisen fan. I think season 1 is good, and I think all it needs is a little bit of a push to push me over the edge to be like, all right, I really like Jujutsu Kaisen. One thing I am very excited about, and one thing that season 1 really impressed me with, is just the action choreography. I think Jujutsu Kaisen has some of my favorite kind of like action choreography in modern shonen, because it's something that doesn't, you know, a problem with a lot of shonen is that they lean too much in the explanation of like powers rather than just showing us the action. And I think Jujutsu Kaisen in season 1, one thing that stood out to me is that it had a really good mix between showing powers, explaining what they need to explain, but not overly explaining it. And that's one thing I really liked, and that's one thing I'm really excited to see more of. And it seems like from that trailer, action is still gonna slap. So that's, yeah. The important thing is Sung-Hoo Park still directing this. I really hope Sung-Hoo Park is still directing this, because he's one of my favorite action directors in anime in modern times. God of High School was fucking incredible from an animation and choreography standpoint. Shame about the plot, but he's not directing it. Oh no. But that's why the direction in season 1 it was so good. All right, I still got hope. We're gonna have to see. Because I feel like he was such a big reason why the action in season 1 slapped so hard. So we'll have to see. All right. I'm giving it a chance. Let's give it a chance, bro. I'm giving it a chance. Don't worry. On top of that, we got an image. Guys, Attack on Titan, final season, final part, final episode is airing. And here we are to prove it. Guys. Finally, the final part is finally coming. I think it's the final part. I think it's ending. So this has been confirmed to be airing sometime in October to December of this year. And I'm gonna be honest, I think they're kind of making a mistake in how they're doing this. Yes, people like hour-long episodes, but I feel like a lot of the hype has died for the final part of Attack on Titan, simply because it's just like not many people get a chance to talk about it, right? It's kind of ruined the momentum that Attack on Titan had. And here's the thing, I will always like say that animators need as much time as they need. We should not rush animators. God damn, they are working hard enough as it is. This comes more down to a kind of like a scheduling thing, right? I think Attack on Titan final season, or the final part of the final season, would have been a lot better as a 6-episode miniseries that you kind of aired in 6 weeks in a row, right? The reason I say that is because when the first part of this sounds so fucking stupid when I say this out loud. When the first part of this final season, when the first half of the final part of the final season aired earlier this year, I actually didn't know I didn't even know that it aired. It just kind of dropped randomly. I didn't hear much about it. And the only reason I heard about it was I was streaming one day, and people on stream were just like, "Oh, have you watched a new episode of Attack on Titan?" And I was like, "Oh shit, Attack on Titan aired? The new season started?" And they were like, No, it's just a single episode." And I was like, "Oh, it's a single episode? Well, I'm gonna wait till the rest of the season aired." And they're like, No, it's like an hour-long episode, and the next one is airing in 6 months." And I'm like, What? It's done what? Like, what's going on here? It just completely, it's kind of like done what JoJo Part 6 did to the JoJo franchise, where people just don't even know that it's coming out, and people don't have a chance to talk about it when only a single episode is airing at a time. So genuinely, I think that MAPPA, rightly so, should have given their animators as much time as possible for the finale, because the finale needs to hit. At the same time, they should have just waited. They should have just waited a year. Let us wait till the end of the year, and then end this year off with a 6-episode miniseries that would have capped off this year, and everyone would have been fucking talking about it, because it's the end of Attack on Titan, right? That's what they should have done. And I feel like doing this. They haven't even given us a release date. It's like October till December. I'm like, so between October and December, I've got to wait for an hour-long episode, which, you know, should on paper be one of the biggest moments in the history of anime, because it's one of the most hyped up series that has been built up for the last 10 years. And it's just going to drop randomly. And I'm like, why? Why are they doing this? So yeah, I think they messed up a bit on this. Again, it's not the animators. I think the way they are dropping it is just completely the wrong way. You know. Moving on to a new thing that they announced. There is a new movie coming out. And it is an anime original movie by Mari Okada. I am very, very fucking excited about this. Mari Okada is she's one of the goats, man. She's one of the fucking goats. And we're getting an original anime movie from her. If you don't know who Mari Okada is, let me pull up her resume. Let me pull up her resume quickly. So, she's done a lot of stuff, but most notably, from my angle, is Toradora and Anohana. So she is one of the queens of melodrama and just drama in general. She did Kiss Niva as well, and Nagino Asakara. Zetsu and Blast of Tempest. Oh, I forgot she did Blast of Tempest. All right. And in terms of directing, she also directed Makia as well, which this was such a good fucking film. This was an amazing film. So she's fucking goated in my eyes. One of the mums of anime. And she's coming out with a new anime original film that she is also directing as well, and she created it. So this is her baby. Let's see what the premise is. The premise sees Masamune, who lives in a gloomy town that was the site of a steelworks explosion, being led by Mutsumi to the steelworks' fifth blast furnace where Itsumi resides. The encounter between these three break the balance of the world, and the unstoppable impulse to fall in love between boys and girls who are sick of everyday life begins its destruction. This sounds like Mari Okada to a T. So one thing that you can expect from Mari Okada's work is that there's going to be a high probability that you are going to shed some tears. She is the queen of drama. So I'm ready. I'm ready, boys. I'm ready for the tears. I'm ready for the depression. Let's go. Let's have a look at this trailer. Hey, honey.
Hi. Here's a wellness shot.
Ooh,
I got a smoothie place and they had the wellness shot.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. Let's have a look. Oh man, this looks beautiful. This is HD. This is HD.
お前にはわかるか好きって気持ち退屈な仕業でしょ大嫌いって気持ちとすごく似てて変態なんか痛くって
Oh my god, this looks beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna fucking cry. Oh, that was just 30 seconds? That was just 30 seconds? No. Okay, there's another trailer. There's another trailer. Alright. 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 Let's have a look at this. Damn, this is almost Makoto Shinkai levels of aesthetics, man. Almost. Damn. This is clean. That was foreshadowing there. I felt that. When the anime girl went, ah! God, right in the feels, man. Right in the feels. That was an interesting scream. But holy shit, am I hyped for this? This probably is now. This is now the anime movie that I am most hyped to get released in possibly the next year. I'm even more excited about this than I was about the new Makoto Shinkai film. I think that Mari Okada tries to do something new every time. Makoto Shinkai, arguably, sometimes a lot of his films feel a little bit samey, but this one looks like almost as beautiful as Shinkai, and I can already tell that I'm going to need to prepare the tissues for this one, because this one looks like it's going to hit, and it's going to hit hard. God damn it. Mari Okada, I am so happy that she is back. Alright. Moving on to another movie, which I'm going to feel something for. Bunny Girl Senpai is coming back. I had no idea that Bunny Girl Senpai was coming back, but they're coming back with a new movie. This time, focusing on the sister. So, I didn't know this was happening. I think this got announced a while ago. I just kind of missed the announcement. More Bunny Girl Senpai after... How long has it been? I can't remember how long has it been. Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I really fucking enjoyed Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, right? I really enjoyed that original anime when it first came out. After the original ended, I was like, that was cool. I've had enough. You know, I've seen enough. I'm satisfied, right? And then they made a movie. They made a movie that was based on and I watched it, and I'll be honest, it was okay. I don't remember anything about it. It was fine, but at the same time, I was like, I didn't really need that. I like, personally, I didn't really need that. I thought the original was like enough for me personally, and the movie, I'm sure if you're like a diehard Bunny Girl Senpai fan, that was like amazing for you. It was just like, I've kind of like seen enough. It didn't really do much for me. The mid-words, I mean, I don't actually remember the movie, which just says enough about, I watched the movie like 2 years ago, and I think it was sad. Was it sad? I think it was sad. I don't remember crying. Normally I remember crying. I don't think I cried. It wasn't a bad movie. It was just to me, it was just a forgettable movie. You know, it was like, to me, it was just a forgettable movie. It tied up some of its loose ends. At this point, though, so much time has passed from the original series that I'm just not invested in the series anymore. And it's not a series that I feel like I would want to go back to rewatch just to experience this movie. I didn't even know there was a movie. So from what I remember, the sister arc was kind of like, it wasn't completely tied up, but it was kind of tied up. So I can kind of see why there is more content here. Am I going to watch this? Maybe. I probably just need, I don't want to rewatch the entire thing. I'd probably just like try to read a summary just to jog my memory of everything that's happened. Because actually my favorite arc of Bunny Girl Senpai is the Mai arc, and that happened pretty early on. And I feel like one of my big takeaways from Bunny Girl Senpai is that it was still good. It was never bad or anything like that. Just I had most interest in Mai, and the Kaide arc was good, but I was like, Mai's my girl. The first arc, it kind of peaked too early for me, because the first arc to me was the best arc. So I'm kind of gonna put this on a maybe. I'll watch this when it comes out on DVD or some streaming platform, and I have nothing better to do, and I'm like, yeah, let's watch the Bunny Girl Senpai. Monogatari Home, yeah. Mom, we have Monogatari Home. That's Monogatari Home. So I'm gonna keep this on a maybe. Maybe I'll watch this. All right, moving on. Speaking of things coming back, fucking Nisekoi? Nisekoi is coming back? What? Why? But you know what? Unironically, I'm hyped for this. I'm fucking hyped. Even if we just get, you know, a few chapters, or even if we're getting baited by this and we're just getting one chapter, okay. Nisekoi was the OG Rent-A-Girlfriend, okay? It was the OG harem that just went on for too long, and everyone fucking was like, when is this going to end? This is never going to end. Come on, just give me an ending. Let one of the girls win. And without spoiling the ending of Nisekoi, my boys, my girl got the W, okay? My girl got the W. We got the W. Right? Best girl one. Is that an insult? I don't know if this is an insult. This is definitely an insult. Okay, I'm saying it now. Okay, I'm saying best girl one in Nisekoi, and if you think otherwise, well, go read your fucking fan fiction, man, because this shit is canon. Go snort some more copium, man. Go snort some more copium. Come on, you're gonna need it. It's been how many years? It's been 10 years now. It's been 10 years, and you're still sucking on that copium. Come on, get over it. Get over it, guys. We won. But Nisekoi is coming back with a new manga set 10 years after the original, and okay, I don't need more Nisekoi. I know this is just pure fan service, but I can't remember a harem manga that I followed when I was a teenager that is getting like a revival 10 years in the future. We get to see all the adult versions of these fucking degenerates when after all the shenanigans they got up to when they were younger, and I'm fucking hype. I don't know why. I know this is completely fan service, but I am no joke. I'm fucking hyped to see what kind of adults they grew into, man. It's wild. It's wild. Boruto Nisekoi. I'm assuming it's just going to be a one-off manga because they can't really revive the harem unless they got a fucking divorce, which honestly would actually be pretty interesting if we revived an old harem manga and the main couple got a divorce and the harem's reinstated. Holy shit, that's such an interesting concept. That would be so fucking interesting. But even if it's just fan service to let us see what these characters have got up to in 10 years and what they are like as adults, no joke, I'm fucking hype. I get to relive my degeneracy as a teenage years, and that just makes me think, God, give me Love Hina 10 years later. I would actually I would actually die if Love Hina came back with like we got like a fucking Love Hina after story. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. Look. Oh. Oh, the OG, man. The OG. OG. I'm sure a lot of you are too young to even know what this is, but this is the GOAT. The GOAT. Okay? But Ken Akamatsu's busy being in office right now, so I'm not gonna hold my breath for that. But I'm fucking hyped for Nisekoi 10 years later. I didn't know I wanted this until now. I'm absolutely hype. Speaking of new spin-off manga, Bocchi the Rock is getting a new spin-off manga with the best character from Bocchi, Kikuri, the alcoholic bass player. No, was she a bass player or guitar player? I can't remember. But okay, this is not gonna be Bocchi centric at all. This is not going to be a manga for introverts. She is the opposite of introverts, but give me more of her, man. Give me more of her. I was fucking hyped. I'm going to be reading this because she is by far my favorite character from Bocchi the Rock. All right, she just seems like such a cool gal, and I was like, you know what? I would watch. I think I've said this before in the past. I was like, I would watch a spin-off with just the alcoholic bass player. I would watch that, and you know what? The gods listened, and they gave me what I wanted. Okay, alcoholic, yes. Okay, you know what? I would go to a konbini, go to the streets, and drink a cheap carton of sake with her. You know what? That would be such a good night. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Bocchi, Bocchi, she just like me for real. Oh, she's an introvert. Oh, she has social anxiety. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm an introvert, and I would choose to drink with her. You know. The virgin Bocchi versus the Chad Kikuri. It's that's all I'll say, man. That's all I'll say. Fake Bocchi fans spotted. Look, just because I relate with Bocchi doesn't mean I would want to hang out with her. All right. I will cheer for Bocchi. I will cheer for her to do well on stage. I will cringe when she does things that hits a little too close to home for me. But Bocchi, just get over it. Bocchi, just go out. Bocchi, go touch some grass, man. Come on, Bocchi. Just touch some grass. Stop overthinking things, Bocchi. Come on. Be a Chad, Bocchi. Skill issue? Nah. But yeah, I would be more hype. I would be hyped for Bocchi the Rock Season 2 as well, because I genuinely enjoyed Bocchi the Rock Season 1. But I'm also hyped for a Kikuri spin-off, and just to see what kind of antics she gets up to off camera as well. So, moving on, we have Medalist manga has been announced to have an anime adaptation, and I am sad that this is getting an anime adaptation. I am sad. Do you know why I'm sad? Because I wanted to make a video on Medalist, and I am sad that I don't get to make a video on this before an anime announcement gets announced, so I could like flex to be like, ha! I knew it was gonna get an anime. That was me. I said it was gonna get an anime. But this is honestly one of my favorite manga that got published last year. It is an absolutely incredible story. It is definitely the best story around ice skating I've seen. Yuri and Ice fans, you can cry in the corner for a second. It's okay. But one thing I find incredible about Medalist is that it has some of the best portrayal of like raising children I've ever seen like in my life, because the way it writes children, right? sometimes you see children in anime and manga, and they are like anime children. You know what I mean? Like either either they talk like a 50-year-old poet, or they are just the perfect child which has no faults and are just there as like a moe blob kind of thing, right? The children in Medalist actually feel like children. Like they have a lot, they think like children, they act like children, they can be sometimes spoilt, sometimes they can be bratty. Some children are way smarter than what you give them credit for. But at the end of the day, it's about being a good role model for your child, right? And I think that's why this story hits so hard, because it shows you what happens if a child finds the role model that they need to push them to be like the best person that they can be. And it's such a good way of portraying that. One of my favorite things, this is like a light spoiler, it's not a heavy spoiler, but a lot of the times you see a story arc with like an oppressive, overprotective mum in so many fucking stories. And the mum is always portrayed as this like cartoonish, over-oppressive Karen that's like, no, my child doesn't do that. My child, stop talking to my child. My child is like this, and you will not talk to my child, right? And it's kind of like a cartoonish, overprotective mum. And what I love about this is that there is a mum that has those traits in that. There is an overprotective mum in that. But there is a moment in there where the mum kind of realizes, like, the mum isn't overprotective because of like a cartoonish reason. The mum is overprotective because of previous experiences and other things that have happened in their family. And she has a moment where she realizes all of the faults in like her approach to parenting and the true potential that her own child had. And that was like, that moment like hit me so fucking much, because not only did it make me proud of the child in this, like it was my own child, but it made me proud for the mum as well, to realize that even as a mum who's been a mother for years, you can always strive to be a better parent to your child. And I was like, this is going in fucking deep, and this is an amazing story, and I would probably need a full-on script to fully describe my thoughts, because I don't know if I relayed them to you correctly. But it's an incredible story. Ice skating aside, it's an incredible story about parenting, about being the right role model to your child and to any child around you. Doesn't matter if they're your parent, doesn't matter if they're your child or not. 10 out of 10 story. And I am excited for this to get an anime. And that is it for anime news. For the anime news that's been announced for the last year. I'm not going to be ending it. I'm not going to be ending it there though. We're going to continue the stream. But I'm going to do my YouTube outro now. So we're going to continue the stream, but let me do my YouTube outro quickly, guys. But that was it for anime news in May. Maybe there was something exciting that you saw in the maybe there was something exciting you saw in the announcements. Let me know in the comments in the description down below. Do you agree with Japan's most popular and most favorite mums in anime? Tell me down below. If you don't know, I stream this live on Twitch, twitch.tv/giga. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. But oh my god, how do I YouTube? How the fuck do I YouTube? But anyway, that's been it from me. I've been Giguk, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.